Hi, Wally Graham here, and I'm still at the 2019 RIU Sydney Resources Round-Up, but only just. The noise you can hear in the background is people packing up. That's because it's time to go home. But before we do, there's still a few more stories that we didn't get to squeeze into our daily recaps. So here they are, sit back and enjoy them, and we'll see you next time.
Barra Resources does have a dual commodity focus, and that's served us pretty well over the last 12 months. Cobalt was certainly the hot commodity last year, and a little bit of that favour has fallen out. But we believe the cobalt story is a fantastic story, linked in with the electric vehicles and the batteries. And indeed, our project offers a low capital solution to meet that demand from the safe and sustainable mining environment available in Western Australia.
Yep.
So that's the cobalt side, probably about 2/3 of our business. And the other one-third is our gold assets, which is what Barra was originally floated on back in the year 2000. And they're wonderful gold assets right there near Coolgardie, and they just seem to continue to give. And in fact, we put out some gold results yesterday to that effect.
So we're moving into an asset in Vietnam, and it's a nickel sulfide asset. So we're still focused on battery metals, but this one's a lot more advanced. So there's an existing concentrator, an existing mine under care and maintenance, and the previous owners really didn't do enough exploration, and they started with a 5-year mine life, and they mined it in 3.5, and they didn't explore in front of themselves. And so we're going to get in there with some drill rigs, really understand what they've left behind, and then we've got a concentrator and a camp and all the infrastructure required, and that's been kept in good condition, so we can turn it on fairly quickly, but we want to really understand what's there first.
Probably the greatest news was on Monday when we released the announcement about the joint venture into the Kookynie and Yundamindra projects north of Kalgoorlie.
Okay.
They're a series of goldfields. Kookynie in particular, because of the ownership structure over the last 20 years, is one of the last goldfields which hasn't had a major push on exploration, and we saw that as a great opportunity to use what we've learnt over the last 20 years on a fresh piece of ground with some great resources. So this is, I guess for me, a return to the gold industry, and looking forward to exploring that and developing that.
We've got about 31 companies at the moment that have expressed an interest in buying silica sand in a range of products, from lower quality containers to plate glass to very high quality ultra clear glass, and the foundry industry. Surprisingly, the foundry industry, particularly in Korea, uses an enormous amount of sand, and each of those have different qualities. So sometimes it's about the other minerals that are in with the sand, and sometimes it's about the grain, size and shape. So we've published our catalogue, and we've got about 8 products in there. And since we put that catalogue out, we're fielding an enormous number of inquiries.
Drilling on 2 discoveries, 2 gold discoveries which are only 10 kilometres apart. In the northern part of our Bagoy project, we have the Antoinette Discovery, where we've now drilled just under 1 kilometre of strike of very high grade gold mineralisation from surface down to about 150 metres vertical depth. And there's spectacular intersections, many plus 100 gram metre intersections, such as 11 metres at 12 grams, and every hole we drill basically comes back with a plus 50 gram metre intersection. And that's 850 metres of strike that we've drilled remains completely open. So the northernmost line of drilling is still plus 2 grams per tonne, and the southernmost line of drilling is still plus 10 grams per tonne. And so we've stepped out another 1 kilometre to the south, and we're still getting 10 to 20 metre intercepts at 2 to 3 grams at surface.